Jerico Hercules Prospecting LLC. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. We greatly appreciate your support, and it doesn't cost you a thing.
That's what I'm talking about.
How's it going, everybody? Got to get over here to the comments. 2:04 a.m. this morning, we had Kane Friday. Then we had Sherry Lynn Martin. And then we had Gregory Gibson, Rob Wiedemann, Ricky Patterson. What's up, Ricky? We got Stephen Armstrong. Me talking a lot. Old Eagle, Sherry Lynn, Rock Butcher, Tom Moore. What's up, Tom Moore? And that's it. Well, I was going to show you that Reed's rig thing, but I can send you a link.
Yeah, there's I hit Daniel Reed and there's like a million Daniel Reeds here.
Yep. It popped up right away for me because I'm already subscribed. What's up, Jonathan Brewer? What's up, Gold Pan and Dutchy Jacko? So last night he and I talked. When he was getting up, just getting done with breakfast, it was like 2 o'clock in the morning here, and I was going to bed. So there's a 7-hour difference between him and us.
Mm-hmm.
Chilling and grilling with Dan B. How's it going? Charlie was here, but he had to go to work. Ugh. Anybody up to anything exciting this weekend? This weekend's almost over, but
Well, we had friends over last night for a pre-birthday weekend, watched the hockey game, and they brought me a really nice bottle of 12-year-old Demerara rum that we got into. It's pretty good.
Internal Compass. So how old are you going to be?
I think 55.
Don't you hate when you have to think?
You know the worst part about having a birthday on November 22nd is? Every day, every year on November 22nd, all you see is some show on TV about a guy named JFK getting whacked in Dallas, and you never see a show about me.
True. You know, you could get on one of them TV shows. Yeah, so we got a special wheel for Instagram appreciation. This camera sucks on here, but that's what it is. Gold Pan and Dutchy is going to Germany to collect some fireworks.
Okay.
Hi, Marcy Collins.
Are you allowed to move those across borders? I know the whole Schengen zone thing, but
there's the Miss Harley Babe. All right, Rob, we're not going to run it right away anyways, but we will here shortly. There's Grandma Kelly.
Hey, Grandma Kelly. I don't know. I'm going for it. All right, buddy. Let's see what happens. Bringing explosives across federal lines. We'll see. I think they'd frown on it if I showed up at the border heading to your place with the box of my truck filled with fireworks. Jericho. Right. I'm not sure.
I'm not sure why that's not showing. That's weird. Share screen.
Don't you have to link your other camera? It's pretty cold out there.
Now is it showing? No.
Yeah, I see it.
Oh, you can see it now?
Your splash screen was a 20.25 gram nugget and a 3.5 troy ounce doggy.
There you go, Grandma Kelly. You could win you a Hercules head. I'd rather have the nugget, but some people love Hercules enough they'd just be happy with the Hercules head. Yeah, this is one of the big things we got going on. We got a 20.25 gram nugget, and it's last person standing, 100 spots, 25 a spot. Second place or second to last gets a 3.5 ounce Hercules head. And first person off the wheel is getting a 1 ounce Pit Bullion logo stamped silver round. So we got one added to it, which is pretty cool. How do I make that go away? Look at that. I'm getting this down, I'm telling you.
Hey, Jersey Silver Stacker. Thanks for popping in.
Chrome. Oh, this one? There's not near as many names as Jersey Silver Stacker had on theirs, but there's enough. Oh, now it blew up. Look at that. You can see it now. Did it go full screen on YouTube or no?
Yeah, you could make it out. Yeah.
Well, no, it disappeared on me.
It's gone now.
Technical difficulties.
Yeah, it's like your camera dropped off. There you go. Yeah, you can see it on YouTube, but it's small.
I wonder how I can make it bigger. Did that work?
Nope. On YouTube. Hang on a sec. There's a yeah, that worked.
All right.
There's a lag between StreamYard and
Maybe give people a few more minutes to show up.
Kelly, I know exactly what you mean. I have to ask my kids how to fix stuff. They're like, "Oh, come on, Dad, you just go like this." There.
I got to turn the heat off. I'll be right back. Oh. It's starting to cook in here. But yeah, I got my Kratos shirt on, Grandma Kelly. All right, Marcy, just my email's on my About page. I still have 8 bags of the Nugget Hunt pay dirt left. If you want one of those, just let me know. Yeah, can you see the Geiger better now? Gold Eagle, this is an Instagram appreciation wheel. It's for all the people on Instagram that are also, what's up, digging it back? That are also subscribed to my YouTube. I see Charlie made it into chat. You weren't expecting that, were you?
No.
What's up, Dirt Clod Metal Detecting? I I did watch your first video, and it was a lot better than my videos. My first video was me singing. But we do have other wheels, Gold Eagle. This one is just for the Instagram people. All right, it's been 10 minutes. If they're not 15 minutes early, they're late. So we're going to start it. First person. So the winner is the last person. I like doing the last person standing just on the basis that it lasts longer. It's more exciting.
So these are all names on your Instagram channel, followers from your Instagram?
It's people that follow both YouTube and Instagram.
Okay.
I'm going to blow this up.
Okay, yeah, I see names there that I recognize, yeah.
Blow it up on
but
my
I'll do Instagram. From the sounds of things, nobody's going to be doing Twitter inside of a couple of weeks either.
Pretty much. It seems like it's going away. Oh, sorry about your luck, infamous stacker. Ooh. Sorry about your luck, Jersey Silver Stacker. Ooh, FTF Metals. If you do have an Instagram, you should check out FTF Metals. They do some insane silver art. That's Kevin from Montana.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, ooh. She squeezed in on that one. Oh, sorry about your luck, Heidi and Conan. Oh, Bacchus. There goes Kate. We're running out of people we know, Rock Butcher. Oh. Oh, there goes X4. How's it going, Gregory Gibson? The North Carolina boys are out. There goes Chuckles.
Hey, you guys. Silver Scorpion.
There goes Greg. Oh, Gold Pan and Dutchie. Sorry about your luck, buddy. Oh, there goes Tom Moore.
So who are we down to now? There's four left.
Silver Unicorn, KT Barrick, Adventures with Goat, and Bear Magnetics.
All right.
What's up, Enforcer?
Hi, Enforcer.
Ooh, that was almost right on the line.
It was.
Sorry, Silver Unicorn. Goat hit his 500, and he's going to have an awesome 500 subscriber giveaway coming up next week on his live stream.
Yeah, he's got a great channel.
Oh, and Goat is the winner.
Yeah. I'm sure he'll just add that right into his giveaway.
Yeah, I gave him an ounce round to put on there.
Okay.
Well, that's what he won. Did the sharing stop?
Yep.
Alrighty. I don't even think he's here. He was going to do some prospecting. It's basically the end of the season there in Colorado. I think they got about 3 foot of snow to contend with.
You got his email?
Do I have Goat's email? I got his phone number.
Oh, okay. All right. I'll let him know.
But yeah, that was exciting. All right. Ugh. We're going to do a comment picker for this one, so it's easy. Where is it? But you got too many things. This is a 1 gram Valcambi bar. Sponsored by Shreky Lou. He's an Instagram silver dealer. He's at the Vegas Coin Show today. Yesterday, day before, and today. Yeah, Kevin, you were so close. I think, what was you, the first or second one off?
Yeah.
Yeah, Enforcer, how'd your surgery go? They didn't take anything extra off, did they? I don't need my glasses on for that. What's up, Dawn Morning? All right. Do I have one in the...
Nice piece of silver.
Thought I had one created. Have you ever forgot how to spell something? Something so simple?
Yep.
I forgot how to spell my dog's name. Just about to pour a couple more swords up. I got some awesome silver coming from that fella. What's the name of the... I could have put rubies in the handle or something, and I can't remember what it was. So you want to tell Rock Butcher what that is? The little green stones I picked?
Oh, chrome dioxide. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Are they Granny Smiths?
They're really, really, really green. They're really pretty.
Ukrainian chrome dioxide. Chrome dioxide is an indicator mineral for diamonds.
So this goes to
They are
goat.
pretty. They're soft too, so don't go banging them around.
Well, it's going to get poured into a tiny little sword
Yeah.
for my Yukon Cornelius, my action figure, my actionless figure. What's up, Mayor Videos? How's it
On their
going?
videos.
I'm trying to highlight on the wrong screen. That's cool.
That's nice, Rob.
But yeah, hashtag Team Hercules. And you'll be able to get you StreamYard.
Kevin, I'll have to look at a geology map of Ukraine because chrome dioxide is typically a mantle. Like you got the Earth's crust, and then underneath that you got the mantle. It's typically a mantle-derived mineral.
Oh, I forgot
Mine's,
to change the gold banding off of there.
Enforcer, mine's 22nd of November, 67. So I'm 2 years and 4 days older than you.
Why didn't want it in solo? There we go. We're figuring things out here, slowly but surely. Yeah, blowing it up helped a little bit. Now I can at least read what it says. Suppose I could put my bifocals back on. What's up, Jody Greenwood? Welcome to the stream. And if you've been here before, I'm not sure why I didn't mod you.
Yeah, I've seen Jody before here.
But yeah, so we're working on a 1K, 1K, 4K giveaway. We got a bunch of awesome prizes. I'm not going to pull them out now, but I have a bunch of videos up on. Each time I get something in, I shoot a video of it. I put it on TikTok. I put it on Instagram, and I put it on my shorts. There's a hobo nickel. That's one of the really cool things. There's a adventure sluice coming from X4 Prospecting. Some cool stuff from Internal Compass, North Carolina. Gold Eagle's gonna throw in a pay dirt. Yeah, it's just gonna be a huge wheel. It's looking like we're gonna do. If you follow my Instagram, follow my YouTube, and you follow my TikTok, you get 5 entries. For everyone you're subscribed to, you get 1 on automatically. So anybody that's subscribed to my YouTube channel as a public subscriber that I can see will get put on the list. And then if you create a shout out video on either of the platforms, you get put on another entry. So for every 3 things you do, you get 5 entries basically. So if you shout me out on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube, you get 5 entries.
Take care, Grandma.
Stay safe, Grandma Kelly. Oh, is she leaving? Oh, heading out to grab some content. All right, Grandma Kelly, if you win, I'll let you know. Yeah, it's going to definitely be interesting. And then to help with shipping of all the cool stuff, we're going to put, if you donate $10, then you get 10 spots on the wheel. I'm trying to get more spots than Jersey Silver Stacker had, and he had almost 1,000, so we got to break 1,000. I want to break the wheel of names. And I went all the way down to 2nd place. It was awesome. The grand prize, the estimated value is between $550 and $750. It's a 4-day adventure with Jerico and Hercules, Rock Butcher, Gold Eagle Prospecting, AU Guys Prospecting, Silver Scorpion, Internal Compass of North Carolina, X4 Prospecting, and a whole bunch of other people are going to be there. Your ticket to the group dig is paid for. You are responsible for your own meals and lodging. But having your group dig paid for, pretty good deal. I'm hoping, T-Rep, that's the thing. I want over 1K, and it's a super wheel of death. But that's not today. That's coming up when I hit 1K, and I need to get 600 and some on TikTok, which should only take me about a week. YouTube's just dragging booty. I hit a slump there for a while. I jumped up 56 subs this past 2 weeks. But the group dig is April 19th through the 22nd in Marion, North Carolina at the Lucky Strike Gold Mine.
Holy smokes, I've jumped up subscribers. Last I looked was 135. Now I'm at 153.
Yep. Gold Dutchy, I blew past my 1K on Instagram. Harley Babe says, I'm old. I'm not at all those sites. You know, TikTok is really funny. You get a lot of good laughs. It's like the shorts on YouTube. And there's a lot of great content creators on TikTok that don't do YouTube or Instagram. It's kind of weird. And there's a lot that do Instagram that don't do the other two.
That's my channel. I just put my link up on if any of you guys haven't gone. It's let's just call it a work in progress.
Dawn Morning, I hope you recovered by January, damn it. Why wait till April? We want you recovered now. Out doing jumping jacks and stuff.
Yeah.
Thank you, Enforcer.
Thank you, Marcy.
Yeah, that's the other thing. If you share me out on Facebook, screenshot the post, and then send it to me in email. My email's on my About page. And then you'll get an entry. I don't have Facebook. I can't put it on Facebook. So if you can go into your groups on Facebook, share it out into the rock collecting groups, metal detecting groups, whatever. Just be careful, because the reason Jerico can't go on Facebook is he shared his link out just over 13,000 times in 3 days. But it wasn't just my link. I shared out all my YouTube friends' links out, and it went crazy. I got in trouble on the old Facebook. Sitting up at the table is the hardest thing to do. Man, I tell you what, then don't sit up. Yeah. Be a sloucher eater till it don't hurt no more. But you got to remember not to be too stagnant, and you got to work the muscles just as much as you can. Otherwise, you're going to lock up or freeze up and then be walking funny.
Try to get up and walk around a bit.
Yeah, Jody, it was a lot of link sharing, but I had on my iPad, all I had to do was click share, groups, select all, and I was a member of over 1,000 assorted gold prospecting, metal detecting, rock hounding groups throughout the world. So every time I shared a link, it shared over 1,000 times. And I'm pretty sure I made somebody mad sharing my link in a group. You're not supposed to share your content. We only want you to see ours. Well, I'm pretty sure that one of them reported me and cried about it, and then I got spammed out. Huh. But let's get this one going. All right, this one goes right to just the first person that gets it. Cynthia Price. Is Cynthia Price still here?
Congrats, Cynthia, if you're here.
Yeah, there are a lot of Facebook Karens, YouTube Karens, Instagram Karens. There's a lot of Karens. Waiting to hear from Cynthia Prince. I got my bifocals on and I still miss the end. Maybe it's because they're dirty.
Yeah, speaking of dirty glasses, I'm just looking at mine and it's like, what the? Why can't I read that part?
Oh,
You know
there
what I
she
hate?
is.
I hate it when you you don't have your proper cleaning cloth and you use the bottom of your t-shirt to
Like
wipe
I
your
just did.
glasses
And it
and
smears.
then it ends up being dirtier than than it was before
Yeah, I just did that.
because you've been working in the backyard or whatever. Yeah,
Here we go. I got my
there she
orange
is. Yeah,
cloth.
she's here. Congrats, Cynthia. What did she win?
1 gram Valcambi bar
Oh, that little silver
from
bar. Yeah.
from Shreky Lou, Chris Ryder. He's out of Utah. He sells a lot of really awesome limited edition silver, limited mintage, micro mintage silvers.
All right, Cynthia. So you got to get in touch with Jericho on his email there. It's if you don't have it, it's in his about tab on his webpage, on his YouTube page.
And if you're quick with the screenshot,
Oh, there we go. That's even faster. So I got an email from my uncle yesterday, totally different subject. My cousin, his son, my uncle's son, has now shot 2 bucks from my stand.
nice.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's good. I think there's 8 of them down there hunting this year. If I'd been there, that would have been me doing the shooting, but oh well. I'm glad he got a chance. That kid's a killer, man. Every single year he goes deer hunting, he gets a deer. It's quite amazing. He's kind of like me when I was young.
Fast.
I used to get deer every single year, usually within a half an hour of the opening. And yeah, for years and years, and then it just kind of dried up for me anyway.
One is great, and 2 is awesome.
Yep.
All right, stay safe, Gold Pan and Dutchie.
No, not a big monster. No, both of them were. One of them was a 5-point. One of them was a 6-point. But where we hunt, the antlers are small, and the bodies are big. So they're both probably about 180, 200-pound deer. Nice size bucks.
All right, T-Rep, I got you. Yeah, that rock my nephew got out of the water was kind of crazy.
That's neat. Yeah, it's pretty.
I guess I just don't understand. Like the texturing of it and stuff is just so weird.
Yeah, it's specular hematite is it's hematite, but it's got a mica mix in with it,
Mm-hmm.
and that's what kind of gives it that beautiful peacocky color and bizarre and the bizarre shape to it. It looks almost like it was liquid, and it kind of just it was liquid, I suppose, but it almost looks like glass, like if you just poured a bunch of glass on the ground in a big blob and let it cool. Yes, that's right, Jody. We're meat hunters. We don't hunt for trophies. I mean, if a trophy shows up in front of me, I'll shoot it. But no, we as long as it's about 2 years old or older, we'll shoot it.
As long as it's got enough meat on it for
That's
at
it.
least a bit.
Yeah, yeah, because we share. I mean, we hunt with 8 guys, so every one of those deer is going to get parceled out into 8 ways, and so thing is, you don't want to shoot little ones. Let the little ones become big ones.
Did Old Eagle disappear out of here?
He said something about finishing his coffee. Must be the world's largest coffee.
You enjoy venison, but personally can't kill a living thing. You don't have to do the dirty work to enjoy it.
That's it. I'll cook it for you anytime you want, Harley. Sharon is Karen.
And his wife said his cooking is getting better.
Did you ask her that?
Yeah.
Yeah. In the pre-game show before we went live, I handed my headset over to my wife, and Jericho and my wife had a long conversation that probably got me into some trouble. But
Nope. I said said she's going to dress you up like Santa Claus, and I said, well, you're going to need to get him the hat with the wig, otherwise his head's going to get cold.
Yeah. Yeah, I heard something about a wig. Yeah.
Oh, go! Did you see what Joe said?
Yeah, I just saw it pop up. He was sending money. Could you send some to me, Joe? Could always use a little more money. I'll tell the kids. I'll buy the kids something from you. I'll say it's Uncle Joe's Christmas present. Oh my gosh, Marcy.
That's impressive. I shot mine when I was 12 with a Remington 870 from about 2.5 feet away.
Oh boy.
And it was a slug gun. So my dad put me where there's 3 trails converge into one big trail, and there's a big tree right there. Well, he said just sit right up against the tree.
Yeah.
Don't stick your feet out onto the trail, because if they come ripping through, they're going to stomp on your feet.
Yeah.
It's $5 per spot on the duck race to get a spot. So there's 5 spots per race at $5 a spot. Now there's only 3 left, because yes.
Did you get? Oh, I think he's talking about the money, not the deer. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I got the deer too.
I remember being in one spot. I was on this. It was the only time I ever got invited to hunt on this one guy's land, and I was in this thicket where I had this perfect line of sight in one direction, and I was really just, there was evergreens all the way around me, and I was in there I had a Benelli shotgun, and loaded with SSG and a slug up in the back, and I was sitting there, and a herd of deer went past me, and I didn't see any of them. And they were on the other side, and I was thinking, like, these deer are so close to me. I don't have a bayonet. Where's my bayonet? And I couldn't see one of them because the bush was so thick on both sides. And some guys were pushing, and they pushed a whole bunch of them out. There had to be, I bet you there was 10 deer. And they all came, they went right past where I was sitting, and I never saw a single one of them. And not one of them stepped into that line of fire. So craziness.
Scrolled on the bottom of the screen is my Cash App and my Venmo. And then if you need PayPal, PayPal friends and family only, please. Scorpion Metals.
2 C's?
Yep. Philip T-Rep, you just want one whole spot on the race. You don't want a duck race, I see. Super Nugget race. T-Rep. I'm going to put your actual name on here. Would that be Trepanier?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's warm. Well, you want to buy a whole duck race? Well, then you'll be the only one on there, bud. You paid for a whole spot on the big wheel. You won your wheel.
Last name works. Trepanier, the basket weaver.
Yeah, it's on the big wheel. And just be cool. I got yours and added you to the big wheel. It happens. Yeah, so now you got a 1% chance. And I like those odds better than the lottery. You could have an awesome Christmas. That's my goal, is to get all these done before Christmas, so everybody can get their prizes and have an extra bonus in their Christmas.
Yeah. That's... Moi, je parle français, Trepanier. Je comprends.
And Marcy, you have to let me know what you sent. Yeah, if you buy 5 spots, you go right on the big wheel, Gold Eagle. Otherwise, you'd be racing against yourself.
Yeah, it's $25 to get on the big wheel, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Shark Tooth Adventures in the house. What's up?
That's the nephew with the rock.
Oh, okay.
So now here you go.
So here's I'm the guy that he was asking questions about your rock.
I'm going to make your head big.
Make my head big.
Do you got a special rock you can show us?
Who, me?
Or a nice horse or something?
Yeah, I could go get my horse, I suppose. I don't want to dig that big rock out of the box again.
It gets tiresome on your wrist, don't it? Hercules, that's nasty. All right, Marcy, did you send for one spot or
Jesus.
what did you send? Because Greg's not here right now, so I can't check. I could call him. I think he might be working. Yeah. He is playing with his horse.
I'm playing with my horse. That's a jade horse. I bought it from the factory in China, where there's about 100 Chinese people all with their heads down carving. And see if I can do this with one hand here. It cost from the factory. It was.
Yeah, shine that light on it again, like you did. Oh, look at that! That is so cool.
You can see.
There's just no fracturing.
Translucent. There's no fractures.
Smooth.
There's no inclusions. I mean, it's just beautiful jade. And
one spot. Okay.
Yeah. That was $4,500. I think I paid for that at the equivalent in,
Marcy Collins.
But over here in Canada, this is worth far more than that now. So I'm just waiting for Year of the Horse, and then I'll put it up at an auction site.
2 more spots fill this race, and then we're good to go. And it's not ducks; it's fat guys running down a road.
Yeah, it's a really pretty piece, Sherry. I had to be careful. Like, my wife is Mongolian, and the Mongols and the Chinese do not get along. They haven't for 1,000 years. And so when I was there at the factory, there was an awful lot of really beautiful jade art, but most of it had a Chinese spin to it. Hi, Practical Ken. And so I had to get something, that my extended Mongolian family would appreciate. And of course, they're horsemen, right? So that's what I got. It's a pretty piece.
Yeah, don't forget to drop your links. Sharktooth Adventures does a lot of crazy hiking. He goes on paranormal haunts and does some weird stuff. Grew up in a family of hunter and outdoorsmen. He hasn't got his first video up yet, but if you want to drop him a subscribe, that'd be cool. And Internal Compass. So this is 5x5 to win a spot on the giant nugget race on the 100 for the 20.25 gram. So it's a mini race to get on the max, basically. And it's $5 a spot, and there's 2 spots left on this $5 race. $10.4. I was like, well, I'm way more than 104 pounds. I seen somebody say they were the fattest, and I said no.
T-Rep. He's pretty sure he's the fattest. I'm not sure I would take that bet.
I wouldn't take that bet, buddy. I'm 5'8", 353 pounds. I'm still active, and I can still touch my toes. So, but I told Internal Compass North Carolina I'd like to go to one of his spots down in the forest, and I said, but it's got to be fat guy friendly. None of this walking straight up a hill shit like I did with Charlie. And no, I ain't doing that again. I about died. All right, Tom Moore, have a good one. Nice chatting with you last night about old smelting. The PayPal Harley Babe is Scorpion Metals, 2 C's in Scorpion. He's Silver Scorpion's gonna mule it for me.
Sorry, when I read that, I read that completely the wrong way.
Oh my goodness. Well, see, I can touch my toes because I got I'm flexible.
But can you see your pee-pee?
Oh yeah, for sure. Harley Babe.
Take care, Practical Ken. Thanks for stopping by.
Thanks for stopping by, Practical Ken. How many races am I going to have? As many as people want me to have. And Cynthia sent me an email. I have not gotten said email yet.
Gold Eagle. I found shark teeth. I remember my mom and my dad went down to, it was some military thing.
I'm
Kinda
seeing over
like
31
junket.
chats there, Internal Compass. You might need to refresh your feed, brother.
It was some kind of military junket thing for senior military people, and part of that was beach time and stuff like that. And I don't remember if it was, I want to say Florida, but it might have been North Carolina. And they were on a beach where you could take a kitchen strainer and go through the sand and find fossilized shark teeth, little ones, in the sand.
That'd be
And
cool.
my mom came home with like a Ziploc bag full of shark teeth. It was really cool. Oh, Harley's asking you to drop the link. Oh, the PayPal, it's on.
I just
on
put
the
it back
screen.
up. Stacy!
Oh my gosh.
We all were worrying about you, freaking out, wondering where the heck you been.
We thought maybe the bears got you.
Thought maybe you went to take a poo in the outhouse and fell in. We had no idea. Buried in a snowdrift on the side of a Montana mountain. Who knows? Shark's teeth on a beach in Lake Michigan. That's crazy.
Well, they'd be eroding out of the Devonian and Ordovician rocks. That's 400 to 250 million years ago. $5.
Yep, $5. -6 degrees this morning. It was -7 when I went out with the dogs this morning.
It's not a whole lot warmer here, 406. I'll go check live on camera.
Yeah. Do you guys find them when you're down looking for gold and you're sluicing out? Because there's supposed to be a lot of fossils and megalodon shark teeth in the North Carolina area, from what I understand. Hey, it's going to get to about 110 below zero this winter, so this is warm right now.
It's warmed up. It's 22 degrees here. It was cold this morning, that's for sure. Apparently, Buffalo got hammered with snow. It was here in almost 7 feet of snow in some places.
Friends and family, please, since it's my family sending it to me. He doesn't want to get taxed for sending me money. But yeah, I would love to go down there and find some shark teeth. Just like last time, it's still this year, but Spring Dirt Fling Part 1, Charlie and I were so busy the whole time that we didn't even get to do half of the stuff we wanted to do. Like a lot of the places in Virginia were closed. There's a giant crystal mine in Bristol, and I wanted to go, but it was closed. So we're going, instead of going for St. Patty's Day, we're going to be down there for 420. And we're going to be hanging out in West Virginia for a night, and then heading to a night and a day. And then we're going to be in Virginia for a few days. And then we're going to be in North Carolina for the 18th, 19th, 20th, 21st, 22nd. And then the 23rd, most of us are leaving. It was snowing in Roswell, New Mexico.
That trip may end up being a lot bigger for me than I was thinking. Because the kids were talking about March break going down and seeing Grandma in Ottawa. And that's almost exactly 1,000 miles from here. So I might be driving down, depending on the dates, drive down there, bring them back home, and basically the next day or 2 days later, jump in the truck and head down, pick up Chuckles, and then head to your place.
There you go.
That's a lot of miles on the truck, boy. Oh boy. Yeah.
All right, I'm going to donate one to chat. How's that look over there?
Yeah.
Not too bad. But now the people in chat are thinking, uh-oh. All right. As soon as I get a go, I don't know if my... All right. I seen it. It's really loud.
It's like it paused. Harley Babe's out in front. Chat's catching up. Chat's catching up. Harley Babe's running out of gas. Gold Eagle. Old Eagle's reached into that bottle of whatever medication he takes every morning and no, he's failing.
I got the tomahawk.
Oh, and Chat's found their oats there. Here they go.
Oh. Oh.
Harley says PayPal's giving her a hard time. That's all right.
That's all right. Where's the mute button for this son of a... Man, that was loud. I don't know if it was loud for you guys, but
I didn't hear it.
Oh, I could hear it, and it was loud. Three swords and a tomahawk left. Yeah, I can't wait till you see these. Like the tomahawk is going to fit in his little sheath thing on his belt.
Gee whiz.
Well, just be glad you couldn't hear the ray sounds because it was torturous. Torturous.
Yeah, Stacy, that's fine.
All right. Let's see. Now I got to open up a new tab. StreamYard comment picker.
I thought, Stacy, I thought that the website had an application section where you could apply online directly to the website. It'd be fun as hell working with you. That'd be awesome. Like there's no shortage of youngsters out there that you can get to walk around in the bush and put dirt in a bag, but there is a real shortage of senior people who know how to weld, who know how to fix machines, who know how to, and can also, wander around and pick samples and stuff like that. Okay, sounds good, man. I'll take a look at it and I'll get back to you.
All right. The music went crazy again. Oh. Instagram.
I'm going to go put that horse back. I'll be back in a sec.
Trying to send the picture to the computer. I need to hire a secretary, I think. What's up, Salty Dog Chris? How's it going? Oh, you'll definitely work circles around me. But I'm not really young either.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. But it's that extra skill set that's really hard to find.
What, common sense?
Well, yeah, that. But being able to fix stuff, because stuff breaks all the time, especially when young people are using it, and just keeping stuff in good order and loading trucks correctly, loading trailers correctly, making sure it's all strapped down properly, and
But that right there is what I was talking about. That's what Kevin just poured for me. But I got a couple more, another tomahawk and a few more swords. And then the one sword, it looks like a broadsword, and it's got a spot for 2 jewels on it.
Nice piece of silver.
Share screen, window, no. Chrome tab, yes. Giveaway tool, yes.
Shell Bean. Welcome.
But yeah, comment hashtag Monster Nugget, and I'm going to give you about 22 seconds. And then I'm spinning it. But yeah, so I'll have my what my dad calls my little mini me holding some swords again, some new swords. I already talked to him about making him a shield because, you know, when you're dueling, I got challenged to some duels on Instagram for a coin thing. So my guy, I said, I always say I want swords until I buy a little silver pistol or a little silver rifle for him. I just tell him, okay, I'll accept the duel. You challenge me, I choose swords. That's a bush fix right there. If it will show. Hey, Rock Butcher, did you know you can't push the StreamYard screen to start it?
No.
All right. Here we go.
Don,
What did I say?
Don Morning is a diamondologist. Don, I've had, without a word of a lie, at least 150,000 carats of rough diamonds go through these 2 hands mining over in Africa. They might as well all be kernels of corn. I mean, there's the odd really beautiful one when they're rough, but I mean, they're all beautiful, but
She says if you drop that shit to the floor, she ain't picking it up.
just don't make me bend. Yeah. I remember one time I dropped one on the floor. I in my, like, we had a little office that was we had the big office, and then there was the little room in the back of it that we did our buying from, and from the local artisanal miners and stuff. And then we classified all our own production through there too. And there was this dude walks in, this African guy walks in one time, and he wants to sell me, and he's got a single stone, and it wasn't particularly big. It was about 0.3 of a carat, maybe 0.4. And, but he just had a single stone, and he wanted to sell me that. And I dropped it. And you're right, they bounce. And not only do they bounce, but they go in like crazy directions. And I was holding it up, and I dropped the damn thing on the floor, and it was like, bing, where did it go? And all of a sudden, we're in a situation of, I've just lost some other guy's diamond. Like, where the hell is this diamond? And the room wasn't that big. It was maybe 6 feet by 5 feet with bookshelves and everything else in it. And I mean, it was really small. And we looked and looked and looked, and we couldn't find that goddamn diamond. And finally, I got the broom out, and I swept the whole floor, and there it was. It was in the sweepings on the floor. And but I was really worried I was going to have to pay this guy cash for a diamond that I hadn't even looked at yet, and went and lost it.
All right, so this is what I'm going to do. The last person on the pick. So 16 entries, whoever's last gets put on it. It'll leave some apprehension and some excitement for you. All right. Let me get a go. Are we a go, no go for launch? Ooh, Novice Star Stacker made it just in time. All right, here we go. You ready? Who is the first not winner?
Oh, you're damn right, Kevin. I mean, those things are, Kevin.
Rock Butcher,
Oh,
you are the first not winner.
I'm the first not winner. Kevin, do you know how much it cost me at the Bemingui River Diamond Mine? $54 a carat. That was my production cost. And we were
Oh,
like
sorry about
90.
your luck, Gregory.
We were like 98% gem quality because it was placer alluvial diamonds, and all the crappy ones had been busted up. Yeah. So you do the markup on that one.
Okay, how do I
Exactly, Don. I had a cutter in Buffalo, New York that would cut them for, I think I paid him $125 a carat.
It's not taking the entries down, is it?
I don't know. Did you set it up to?
Yeah, I set it up to do the last man standing, but it's not taking off the entries. Is what it looks like. All right, so that was 3. I'm just going to keep drawing, and whoever hits on 13 more, so 4. Five.
Yeah, I'm seeing. I saw my name pop up again too. It's not taking out the winners.
Yeah, it's supposed to. 6. 7.
Yeah, Kevin, it's a totally artificial market.
8. Yeah, I clicked it and it didn't work. 9. 10. 11. 12. 13.
How many are you going to do?
3 more. 14.
Yeah, Kevin, to put it into perspective, that was our production cost, and then we would sell our parcels to a shop in Antwerp, and our average price was about 340 US a carat is what they paid for our material. We had a lot of small diamonds. Our average diamond size, I think, was 0.41.
9.
Rough.
All right. Next one. Because I'm tired of clicking it. So whoever gets this one wins. My clicker's getting sore. Oh, Philip Trepanier.
Gold Eagle's going to go jump over the car next door. He'll be back if we're still here.
He's going to jump over it?
Oh, he says he's going to jump the car.
All right. T-Rep, you got 2 spots on there. So you got a 2% chance. Oh, I feel like I'm so old. And I'm 15 years younger than you. What's going on? It's the arthritis.
Yeah, I think losing 100 pounds wouldn't hurt
Oh,
either of
probably
us.
not.
No.
My doctor said I'm supposed to be right around 220, 225 based upon my build because I got a belly, but that's about all the fat on me.
Yeah.
And he's like, well, your legs are 36 inches around. I said, yeah, but I can squat a half a school bus. So what's your point?
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, he said if I lose 100 pounds of assorted fat, I should be able to run up a hill.
Yeah.
I tried the keto diet. I tried the Atkins diet. I tried the just eat healthy and exercise diet. I tried the no more soda, no more sugar diet. I tried the I want to shoot myself because this smoothie thing is giving me the constant trips to the bathroom diet. Diets just don't work.
I've always been a big fan of just eat what you eat, but be more active.
Yeah.
That works every time.
And then Harley Babe, that is the same PayPal that you would send your nugget hunt bag purchase to. I don't know if you got it to go through or not. Just let me know. And if you still want that, most of the weight is genetics. Yeah. Is there anybody with a cutter?
I haven't been in touch with that guy in Buffalo in years, man. I don't even know if I still got his coordinates.
You stopped drinking beer and you lost 15 pounds? You ain't got shit to lose for weight, Stacy. Shut up or I'm going to hang you by your foot. He's got to be the skinniest one in the group, ain't he? Between him and Joe? Yeah.
I think so. If a strong wind hit him, he'd blow it right over.
He just do like a leaf of grass and go like this. That's fine, Harley Babe. I had put you down as a maybe on the list.
Oh, geez. Yeah, absolutely. Kevin, I get that. He lost a stone.
I have a guy that cuts opal. I shared him on my Instagram if you want to check him out. He's from right over here in Spring Green.
Yeah, I think Kevin's talking about cutting, not polishing.
He cuts them. He makes he cuts sapphires and polishes opal and
oh, okay. He does both then.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because you don't cut opal, you polish it.
Marcy Collins said she'll be buying on the 3rd. So you want me to lock you in for a bag and I'll just set it aside for you? Yeah, the 2.4 gram nugget hunt bags. Did I put that up here?
You sparkle and shine. You make the world all aglow. Oh, my.
But yeah, sparkle and shine. That's the 2.44 gram nugget for the nugget hunt bags. So that's going to be an awesome little experience.
That's gold, Jerry. Gold!
I'm excited.
Take care, Internal Compass.
All right. Thanks for stopping. Don't forget to head over to Internal Compass in North Carolina. He puts a lot of shorts out. He puts a lot of videos out on Instagram, TikTok. He's blowing it up. He's down there in North Carolina where that good gold is. He gets it done. Kevin Rose just made an opal ring the other day. Yeah, so my glass blower friend bought some opal from some manufactured opal, like factory opal.
Yeah.
And he puts it in the glass before he melts the glass and makes marbles and stuff. And like when he puts it in, it's just a little sliver. And like when it melts, it spreads out. It's kind of interesting to watch. Oh, yeah, these two knuckleheads are friends. They're mining buddies. They work the same claim. So now, do you two share a hole? Or is that too much information for YouTube? Because I know there's a lot of people out there in Montana that are hole jumpers. I heard about it. I'm just kidding. It's too early for me to be that bad, ain't it?
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'll be quiet. Was trying for a dude's ring. It came out 8.75 for size, kind of small for dudes, kind of big for ladies. I mean, a pinky, my pinky is, I believe, no, my pinky is a 9.5. This one's a 13.
I thought he was talking about the size of the stone. You talk about the size of the ring.
Yeah.
Well, you can always bang it down
stretch her out.
your little
rod
cone thing.
Well, there you go.
I did that one time when I was prospecting. I take my wedding ring off. I can't wear it now. I wear it around my neck because my arthritis, my knuckles too big. But I would take it off because I don't want to scratch as I'm holding on rocks. Like I use my bare hands and I'm going to scratch some gold onto the rock, which might go into the bag. And then, and so I always took my ring, and on my cruiser vest, there's a lanyard up here on my compass, and I would pass the lanyard from my compass through my ring and through the grommet. And so I'd have the ring sitting up here on my chest, right? And I was in this hole one time. I had to duck down underneath this bush, and I was hitting crossways with my rock hammer. And didn't I get the pick of the rock hammer as I was striking? I pulled it back. I put the pick end through my wedding ring and then went like this to hit the rock. And I pulled my wedding ring out into an oval. And I was like, oh, shit, I've got this oval. And like, what am I going to do now? And I brought it into a jeweler's place and I said, is there anything we can do about that? And he's like, oh yeah, no problem at all. And he just shoved it onto that little horn and he started tapping it with a hammer until he got it back to round again and gave it back to me. And the only problem was it was slightly bigger. And yeah, it was slightly bigger, but now it's still too small to go over that damn knuckle. But so anyway, that's why I wear it up here now.
So
plus, like then all the girls in the bars look at me and they see I'm single, right?
So I sent a bag of gold to somebody up there in Canada, and he lives in BFE, Canada, above the Colorado, Montana, straight up. And it's an hour and 45 minutes to the post office for him. And he said he didn't know he had a package coming. He doesn't usually go to the post office, but when it's something that they have to sign for and they got 7 days, shipped it back.
No.
And I was like, dude, I spent $35 to send that. And you didn't go get it. Oh, I forgot.
Usually he doesn't get postal delivery to his house because usually usually they'll, if it's a parcel that for one reason or another they don't want to deliver to your house, they'll stick a little card in your mailbox saying you have mail.
Yeah, like the one
Go
I got
get
for
it.
Dan. Yep.
Yeah.
He's, according to Florida Thunder, he didn't know about it, or he was unable to get to the post office in the time frame because of snow.
Huh.
So we have to plan it out where
I can't believe they would send it back after 7 days. That's nuts.
that's when it's insured and assigned for. That's the policy.
Well, that's Canada Post for you. I mean, was his phone number on the parcel? They could have called him. You know,
he said
small
what
town.
he would do next time is when he knows it's coming, he'll call him and tell him, "Hey, I can't get down the hill.
Yeah.
Don't send it back.
Don't send it back. Hang on to it. Yeah.
Hang on to it. I'm on my way."
Yeah.
And I guess they've had to do that before for his other ones. And does any detectorist in here have an AT Pro? I do not, and I'm Mind Lab only. Sapphires the pretty well. No, see, I was told that sapphires are not blue in nature, that they have to be heat treated to turn blue.
Some sapphires are blue in nature. Sapphires from the Western U.S. are not. Chemically, they're the same, but you're right. Those ones have to be heat treated in order to turn blue. But if you get like sapphires from India or Burma, or Myanmar, they call it now, or whatever the hell. But those
Myanmar?
are blue. Those are blue.
Because I got, well, you see my blue sapphire.
Yeah, they come in lots of colors. There's some red ones. There's some white ones.
But I'm sending my big blue
Kevin
sapphire.
Kevin says where he lives, they don't need treatment.
Yeah, he showed me some really awesome ones. But I want him to design, like, I know I can't go overboard, but I got my big sapphire. I want that in the center. And then I want him to do like a little starburst type thing around it.
Mm-hmm.
Couple tiny ones. I don't know.
Kevin, do you get any star sapphires where you are?
Okay, so
Take care.
do you want to call in, Kevin, and explain what that is? The link should be pinned at the top. And if it's not, I will drop the link again in chat. If you want to call in and explain it, you can.
Yeah, that'd be great. I'd love to talk to you.
Because I'd like to send you $50 for one if it's something I can figure out.
From the El Dorado Bar. Sounds great.
He can in just a minute. All right. Yeah, grab a bag. Show us what you're talking about. I'll definitely take one. You can add that to my swords when you get them finished.
He's in the bar. He probably doesn't have his bags of sapphires in his pocket.
No, I'm thinking he's talking about the El Dorado gravel bar.
Oh, I thought he was talking about yes, I can, but I'm sitting in a bar.
I understood it. He was talking about the sapphire gravels from the El Dorado gravel bar. I mean, I could be mistaken. He could be down at the El Dorado bar playing euchre.
Yeah.
Do you know how to play euchre?
I am an excellent euchre player.
You and I are partners against Charlie and whoever else.
You got it, buddy.
All right.
Yeah. I'm a champ at making a silk purse out of a sow's ear worth of a hand.
I do some dumb crap, and I hardly ever lose. But
Yeah.
I just know the cards.
There's
only so many of each one, and you can force an ace with a 9 all the time.
Yep.
He says, I'm at home, all my sapphires in hand, getting on computer. Yeah, if anybody else would like to call in at any point in time to show off your wares, something that you make, we like seeing neat stuff. Adventures with Goat had a geode giveaway yesterday, and it had a little silver miner guy inside of it with a pick picking at the geode. It looked really awesome. It was about that size of a guy, but his was holding the pick like that.
Yeah. I think somewhere I've got a geode with the little miner inside. Yeah. That's a big ass chunk of pyrite, that is.
Stacy says garnet and sapphires are byproducts.
Take care,
All right.
Marcy.
Marcy Collins, don't forget to email me. My email is on my About page. And Cynthia Prince, I got your email, and I'll be emailing you back shortly. So, remember when I was telling you I ordered me and Charlie stickers?
Yep.
He got his stickers. And they look awesome.
Mm-hmm.
My stickers come.
Oh, you told me. They're smeared.
They're smeared. And I send them back, and they still haven't sent me my money back or replaced the stickers. So I'm calling them Monday, and I'm going to have a nice
problem
chat.
with the printer or something, and nobody checked.
Mm-hmm.
How can you not check that? I mean, how can you not see that? You know?
But yeah, it looked like Picasso took some acid and was like, "I'm going to paint something cool," and then went.
Oh, Keevan's asking for the link.
I got it. Control V.
There you go.
That's gold, Jerry. Gold!
Hit it.
I don't know why Stacy wanted to see that, but it'll take him a minute. I don't know if he's ever been on the StreamYard before setting this stuff. Yeah, we got to. This is my favorite one. If you got your headphones on, sorry. That goes on for 30 seconds, so let me make you large.
All right. Well, these are the sapphires that I find. I don't know if you can see those.
Oh, that's a garnet.
Nope, those are all sapphires.
That dark, big, fat one is not a garnet?
This one right here is a ruby.
No, I meant the big, fat, dark, that one.
Yeah, no, wrong crystal form.
That's a blue sapphire. All of them are sapphires.
Except for the ruby. Sweet.
Oh, ruby is a red sapphire.
Yeah, the ruby's a type of sapphire. Yeah.
See, I don't know nothing about this. So, how do you know when you're looking at the shiny rocks that they're not just shiny damn rocks?
Because of where they're found, and then you can scratch test sapphires pretty easy.
No, but I'm saying for a simpleton like me, say I get a bag of that stuff, and I'm like, hey.
Like when you're looking through the gravel, it'll look like a shiny, wet piece of glass.
Okay.
Nothing else will look like that. Like you'll get a lot of like fossil materials and stuff inside of there. Let me see.
Now, if somebody was to take a piece of that and mount it, and then use a Dremel with the assorted sanding bits, could they make a odd shaped gem?
You could. You would have to use a diamond Dremel bit. It would take quite a while.
Yeah.
Diamond's the only thing that can scratch a sapphire.
Yeah, T-Rep, garnet is not corundum. Rubies and sapphires are corundum.
Garnets are made out of a lot of different minerals.
Yeah, garnet's a real sort of garbage can. It's a silicate mineral.
There's a bunch that we've gotten. These ones all come
What's up,
from
Home Mizzou?
Rock Creek area of Montana. And then I have this jar full come from the El Dorado bar of Montana.
Now, is that the gravels that you sell as the El Dorado gravels? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, because I go out and I get those ones myself. And when I put them in there, I go out and I just dig like a couple buckets of gravel and bring it home. And then I add large cuttable stones into the bags to make sure you get an awesome find.
Okay.
That way you can get at least, a nice gemstone to have cut.
Kevin, can you I know very little about sapphires, but are they dense enough that you can do like a density separation, like you can dig
Absolutely.
them?
When they pan for them, they use a gemstone jig, and what that does is it bounces.
Yes. Yeah. We do
So
the
a
same thing for
Saruka.
diamonds. Yeah. Okay. So you can.
So I
jig
could
them.
Saruka it.
Yeah,
Yeah, Saruka. Some people call it Saruka. I call it a jig.
Yeah,
Okay.
they straight to the bottom. They're heavy. When the dredges were coming through Montana along the Missouri River, they didn't have any idea what the sapphires were, so they were clogging up their sluices and their dredges and stuff like the garnets do.
Oh my
And they were
God.
just tossing them out. And so now we can go back and we can
And pick them all up.
Because what was it? There was Tiffany.
Cynthia.
A 9-year-old girl lost her bracelet in the river one time, and she was diving down to look for it. Well, when she grabbed and she pulled up dirt, there was a 19-carat sapphire in her hand, and they didn't know what it was, so they sent it off to Tiffany's to have it cut and inspected, and that started the sapphire craze.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah. And here's a bunch from Australia.
Sweet.
Yeah, the Australian ones, they got really nice color in them. But
Don's asking if you sell Montana sapphires without the gravel.
I do. I sell them for $100 a carat.
There you go.
Uncut. Silver Scorpion,
Uncut.
you did not win. Lucky Luke, how's it going?
This is what they cut into.
Yeah, you're going to lose about 50% or
Yeah,
even
you
more
lose
maybe on the cutting.
Yep,
You
you
just
lose
gotta keep
about
that-
1 to 2/3 of the stone weight.
Unless it's a really big one, and then sometimes that can go into 2 stones, but you're still going to lose about 50% of the mass.
My best stone. I'll show you my best stone. Yeah, we had it certified. You want to do that with really good stones. It's natural green Montana Sapphire Trillion, but there's what they came back as the appraisal report for it.
2007-772.
2772.
Yeah.
2,772. I'll show you the stone. It's
Those
really
are
tiny.
Those appraisal values are usually pretty sketchy. The insurance company might give you 60% of that, at least here in Canada.
Man,
There
stone.
you go. There's a diamond parcel if I've ever seen one.
There's the stone.
Wowee, man. $2,700 for that.
Little tiny thing. And that's what started
still
me
pretty.
in my collecting phase, is like the little stone is worth more than a gold nugget. It's same size.
Yeah. What's the weight of that in carats?
0.63 carats. So
Holy
it's not even a full carat, it's just over a half carat.
Yeah. Do those sapphires have typically a lot of inclusions in them, or
No.
is it kind of like diamonds? You get some that are great and some that are crap. And
Let's see, there's the clarity report.
yeah, I'm having a hard time seeing that.
There you go.
Okay, wait. I just blew you all the way up. Where are we here? Color grade proportions. The clarity. Slightly. Okay, SI. It's an SI stone. Yeah, which is, I mean, that's, if you're going to buy a diamond, I buy SI1, SI2.
Yep.
Yeah. Because there's no point in but your eyeball can't determine anything better than that. So
Right. Yeah,
there's
look
no
at
point in spending the extra money on it.
And here's another one.
Blow you up again. Grayish green color. G4 two cut is very good. Yeah, neat.
Okay.
Okay. Aye. Yeah. So that's got inclusions, but like I think that that's part of the beauty of stones. Is that natural crystals have inclusions within them.
Yeah, of course.
And granted, some diamonds can look pretty nasty when they've got heavy inclusions in them. But yeah.
No, that's got like a blue hint to it and clear. It's kind of odd.
But
depends how you look at it.
Sure.
Yeah, plain light, it shifts from gray to green.
All right. So we have a question. Do you have any cool, bigger, rough that you're willing to sell?
Yeah, let me pull those up real quick.
And Marcy Collins, I emailed you, and that geode is something else. Son of a gun.
For the larger rough, this is all the stuff that I have. Let me see.
Are you shining the light on that, Mary? Dawn said sapphires are her weakness in birthstone.
A plate.
There's a nice one.
It's not too thick.
Looks like a mackle.
Yeah, it's a plate, I believe is what we call these ones.
Okay.
And
If it was a diamond, you call that one a mackle. You got to watch because sometimes those can have a twinning plane that runs right along the flat axis of the big axis of that stone, and they can split when you cut them.
Oh, there's a
There's a
green
good
one.
Yeah, that's a chunky one. Looks pretty gemmy.
We got giant clear one. Let's see. One that we would call a cylinder. It's a tubular shaped crystal.
Yeah.
This one's like a light bluish green. Let's see. There's another large light green one.
I think I have my mineral Bible right beside me here from our last show. Corundum is it's a hexagonal crystal, no?
Yep, six-sided.
Hexagonal system. So it would grow.
Here's a light blue one.
It would grow into long crystals like quartz, which would give you that's what you're calling a tubular.
Yep.
C.
Here's a yellow green one. Ooh, copy. All of these I'm totally willing to sell. Just shoot me an email.
$395.
So by baby blue sapphire, it says 1.675 carats. Is that one I should get a
Is it cut or is it?
It's cut.
If it's cut, yeah, anything over a carat you should have certified just in case.
Now, how does one fella go about doing that?
What I do is I go to the there's a jeweler that's close to me who's GIA certified.
Okay.
And they can send the stones off to be certified for you, or you can go onto the Gemological Institute of America's website, and you can request a form to send in your own stones to have them certified or cut.
Later, our homies.
Yeah, there you go. Hexagonal, sometimes tapering, prismatic, also pyramidal, tabular, often striated. Specific gravity 3.9 to 4.1. The fractures uneven and conchoidal, transparent to translucent. Oh, they're fluorescent.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of times, not all of them fluoresce, but most of the times you can go at night with a black light and find them.
Okay.
Here's a...
It's main... The main way you recognize it is because of its hardness and high gravity.
Yep. There's another
environments. Corundum forms in several distinctive environments. It occurs associated with albite and acmite in nepheline syenite pegmatites. So high water mix intrusive volcanic rocks or intrusive rocks with andalusite and cordierite and hornfels of contact metamorphic rocks. So beside intrusives. Okay, metamorphic. Gem quality ruby and sapphire have been found at only a few places in North America. At Yogo Gulch, Judith Basin County, Montana, and at several places in North Carolina. Fine, stubby, cigar-shaped crystals are abundant in nepheline syenite in Hastings County, Ontario. There you go. I'll have to go down to Hastings. South of where my mom lives. Large deposits of emery occur near Peekskill, New York. Loose crystals were formerly abundant at Corundum Hill in Unionville, Chester County, Pennsylvania. Crystals as much as 35 centimeters, 14 inches in length, have been observed in gneissic rock near Salesville, Gallatin County, Montana.
Yeah, the sapphires found in Gallatin County in Montana, that's near Bozeman. They use those for sandpaper.
Okay.
They're like so included you can't see through them.
So it's emery, yeah.
Yeah.
And in mica schist in San Jacinto Peak, Riverside County, California. That's cool.
There's another bigger one.
I really have.
Will they stick to a grease slice?
It doesn't say anything here about them being hydrophobic.
Because like when I was in North Carolina, I had a lot of garnets and other like shiny gemstones that stayed in my pan when I classified down and then like started panning out.
Yeah, they'll stay in your pan.
And Mr. Minix got some that were just huge, where it looked like they were cut almost.
Yeah, when they're fresh out of the when you find them almost fresh out of the matrix or wherever they formed at, they got some sometimes really sharper edges, which is how you get like the hexagonal shape or whatever. Mm-hmm. That means it hasn't been in the water too much, so it hasn't been tumbled around.
Yeah.
Yeah, these were dug right out of it was a rotted rock. You know how rock rots? When the sulfides start dissolving, and that's what I was digging out of, and they came out of that stuff.
Nice. Let me try to get these all back in the bag now. But yeah, any if you need or want to buy any of them, just shoot me an email. Let me know what you're looking for. I can more than likely find it. See, here's one of our stereotypical ones. It's called a cornflower. It's blue around the outside and yellow in the center.
Oh, that's cool.
That's like the stereotypical ones that they're looking for in jewelry stores.
And Rob, let me check my safe when we get off stream, and I'll check it out.
Sounds good, Don. I'll keep an eye out for it.
Yeah, his email's right there.
I don't 406. I don't think you'd need to worry about a grease table. I would just run your sluice box at 3.9 to 4.1. They're going to stick in your riffles. They'll be in your cones.
I set the cornflower one aside, so if you want pictures of any of these ones, just send me an email. Those are the larger ones I have for right now. Collecting gemstones is like one of my favorite things to do. I love collecting gemstones.
Cool.
See, that's one of the things I want to do this spring. I wish you could come down, man. You would have a blast with Silver Scorpion, and that's freaking awesome.
This is Alexandrite. It's the only one I've been able to afford.
Wow.
Yeah, these get super expensive. This one cost me $1,400.
Wow.
But it's my birthstone, so I had to have it.
You got those I can't remember what the hell it is again. Those cool
I've got to go
green
back to my
stones.
book. I don't even remember what Alexandrite is. Holy jumping.
Easels?
All right, this is what he's putting in my sword,
chrysoberyl.
guys.
Okay.
I'm excited.
Yep, that's chromed dioxide.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I've seen lots of those.
Not to be mixed up with Savorite garnet.
But yeah, so basically I want to send you that sapphire, and I want you to mount it in the middle of a shield and then put like tiny little blue sapphires on the outside of it so it looks like a explosion or a starburst.
Okay. There's an emerald.
That's super tiny.
Yeah, it's really tiny.
I've got a chunk of rough emerald somewhere. It's got to be 12 carats, but there's nothing gemmy about it.
One of the
406 miner said,
Will
will they stick to a grease sluice?
You'll ever see in your life, right there. That's a garnet. A spessartine garnet.
Spessartine, yep.
I had 8 of these. I sent 7 of them to be faceted, and I kept 1 rough.
I would have kept them all like that
Really?
if they look like that.
Yeah, they do. They all look. I forget what it's called. Octahedral.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're so cool.
But yeah, so that's what Charlie looks like, but can you smash that with a hammer?
It would shatter.
Yeah, it would shatter. Even
Okay,
a
so-
diamond would shatter.
A diamond will shatter if you hit it with a hammer.
It pounded into the wood.
Oh, well, if you have wood underneath it, yeah, then it's going to go into the wood. But if you set it against a hard surface and hit it with a hammer, it would shatter. They are hard, but they're brittle.
A large African ruby.
Well, that's cool.
That's nice.
White.
I get all of those Indian and African and assorted gem and rock sellers blowing me up on Instagram every day, and it's like, I
It's
really
insane.
wish they were real. Like I always ask them, I said, hey, you got a newspaper? You can show me today's date or even yesterday's shit. I don't care. Yesterday's date with you holding that rock. Then we'll talk. Otherwise, leave me alone.
Marcy, I'd be definitely willing to trade you some sapphires for some turquoise.
Oh, Marcy's got some turquoise. Yeah, when I went to Colorado, I tried to buy some raw turquoise from a jeweler, and they wanted it was astronomical. For a piece the size of a dime, they wanted around $800.
No.
Yeah.
For turquoise?
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
That's what I said. But it was in Colorado Springs in the freaking downtown ritzy
Yeah, there you go.
tourist section. But still, I told them, I'm like, hey, You may fool them all, but I'm Paul. You ain't fooling me. And I said, I'll give you $50 for it.
Yeah.
Nope, sorry. I'll sell it to somebody else.
Brown sapphire from Australia.
Now, do you have any of the Idaho cross stones
I do not.
and the Starfire Idaho stones?
No, I have the only thing I have from this side of the United States outside of Montana is fire opal from what is it, Washington or Oregon?
Oregon.
Yeah.
Do you have any appetite? I got a buddy of mine that runs a little appetite mine down in southern Ontario, and he
I got a hell of an appetite. I could eat a cheeseburger and a chicken sandwich.
he's just a peon jar drill and then feathers and wedges, and I went out with him a couple of times, and he then takes the gemmy stuff and gets it all cut, and its appetite's quite soft. I think it's like 3.5 or 4.
Yeah.
But he gets, if you wear it as a pendant or a set of earrings or something like that, it's beautiful. That's all.
It's a really cool shade of like brownish red.
His is the stuff down where he is. It's all green.
Now, see, I would love some crinoid fossils.
Like almost an emerald green. Yeah.
I love geodes and crinoid fossils.
It is so cool.
There's none of that. There's none of that in Wisconsin.
No. The only we found a fossil like 2 years ago. It was looks like a deer hoof print in the mud.
Yeah, a horseshoe crab maybe.
So what is appetite? For those of us that don't know, other than me being hungry.
It's a phosphate. It's actually, it used to be used as fertilizer. Appetite. I've heard of blue appetite. Well, let's consult the Bible. The stuff we were mining was green. 482.
Oh, excuse me.
482 appetite. Yes, calcium, fluorine, chlorine, hydroxyl phosphate. There's one for you. Often with some manganese and cerium. It can be green, brown, red, yellow, violet, pink, white, colorless, greasy, vitreous, hardness of 5. I actually folded the corner of this page at one point. Must have been when Scott and I were working out there. Shape of crystals harder than beryl. Beryl is similar species. Beryl is harder than apatite, and green tourmaline is usually striated lengthwise tourmaline. It's the commonest of all phosphorus-bearing minerals. It develops in many igneous rocks. The stuff that he had was in a pink calcite vein. North America has excellent localities. Marble deposits around Ottawa, Ontario. Actinolite at Pelham, Hampshire County, Massachusetts. Crystals of apatite closely resembling green tourmaline occur at the Himalaya mine in Mesa Grande, San Diego County, California, and splendid yellow apatite crystals occur in iron mines at Ciudad Durango, Mexico. The name derives from the Greek apate, which means deceit, in allusion to its being confused with other minerals such as aquamarine, olivine, and fluorite. It's widely used in the manufacture of phosphate fertilizers. Yeah, there you go. Cool.
Yeah, look at all those beautiful ass stones.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah. getting ready to wrap it up. I don't have anything scheduled for this coming week or Saturday or Sunday. I have end of term exams. So I'm just going to do a random pop up and just be like, hey, check it out. I'm on live. Be paying attention for my mail call videos because I do a lot of crazy mail call videos. And I decided that I'm going to start dropping keywords and codes into my mail call and other assorted short videos. That way, see if you're paying attention. And when we come back on another live stream, I'll ask for a random keyword and we'll see who gets it. And you can win an ounce of silver. Oh, can I show the picture she sent me? I will email it to my computer. It's worth showing, I'll tell you that much. Now, is that with light shined on it? How does it look so damn awesome? It's just amazing. Did she say?
How do I make his picture big? I don't know. I'm clicking on the button, but it's not. Oh, there we go. Oh, you want to show your picture?
I don't have it transferred yet. I was sliding him over the same time you were sliding him over. So it swapped us.
It swapped you.
All right. Yeah, go ahead. Slide him over. I still got to download. Outlook. Yep, this is what
so you guys got less screens.
Is that it? No. Hey, you just sent yourself mail. Thank you.
That's beautiful stuff, Kevin. Thank you very much for sharing that. That's really
definitely
neat.
Thanks for coming up. We appreciate it. And I he left.
Yeah, he said he jumped off to make the screen bigger. You didn't have to do that.
We were making you bigger on the screen. Share screen window. African geodes in natural light. Now, are those dyed or are they natural color? And she said that they're very black on the exterior.
Well, they would be because that's the edge of the rock.
See, mine are white.
Well, it depends on what kind of rock they come from. That's probably a basalt. It makes it really black. But, I mean, that's... I don't want to say 100% it's been dyed, but
it looks like it's been dyed.
It certainly does, unless it's filled with amethyst and whatever that gold mineral is, or the yellow mineral, citrine or something.
Yeah, Don, my geodes are... Don, do you live in the Mississippi River Valley belt? So I go to Keokuk and I get white ones. But I saw a lady at the Keokuk show take a white geode and they put some kind of it was magnesium and something else inside the geode pieces. Like with a drill, they tap it, put it in there, and then shake it and then let it sit and it dyes the crystal, which I don't understand how crystals are hard. Are they porous?
Yeah. Well, clearly they must be.
No, it's basalt, gold, and amethyst.
Okay, well, there you go. It's basalt, gold, and amethyst. But that doesn't make sense. Why would you get... Because amethyst and a geode itself is very low temperature.
Mhm.
And gold would have dropped out a long time before you got to that temperature to form a geode. So I suspect that what you're looking at there is somebody has sprinkled some gold in there, and maybe put a little spray of glue on it or something, and sprinkle some gold in, because you will not find, it would be exceedingly rare to find gold like that.
And I only know because I asked this question when I was going geode hunting. Why don't I find gold where I find my fossils and my geodes? And Rock Butcher said the gold's heavier and it falls out before the silica hardens.
It's not. It's just it's a question of what temperature gold becomes solid at, and the temperature.
Oh, she said this is how it was when she broke it open.
Well, I mean, I've heard about gold.
Well, like gold can get in them because they have holes, right?
I've heard of gold being transferred in nature, in groundwater, by solution. And it's evidenced by, like, in the Klondike, people, every once in a while, they get a nail from the original gold rush in their sluice box, and that nail is covered with gold. Mm-hmm. How does that happen? It happens just natural precipitation. The gold is in solution in the groundwater, and it precipitates out on that thing. If that's really gold in there, then you have one of the rarest mineral specimens in the world.
Don't tell her that. I was trying to get her to trade me for a bag of pay dirt. I offered her a big one.
I'm telling you. I mean, that's nuts. Like, it's hard to tell because I can't see your whole hand there. I don't know how big that is, but that's an insane amount of gold.
It looks like an ostrich egg in the other picture. It looks about as big as an ostrich egg.
I don't know, Marcia.
I mean, like I said, the ones I got from that I broke them on my own at the Geode Fair in Keokuk.
Yeah.
They said, well, these are dyed, and they tapped it and poured shit in it, and then they would let it sit for some time, then they dump it out. But my natural geodes that I got out of the river, even the ones that were in the bank, had water. It's about the size of an ostrich egg. Her friend bought it from South Africa. The ones I had were about this big, and you'd shake them, and you could hear the water sloshing inside of it.
Yeah.
And when I broke it open, the water did not stink. Because stagnant water inside of a plastic ball, stagnant water, that water didn't stink. It smelled earthy.
Yeah, it's groundwater.
And it was neat. But I didn't see any gold in there, but I did have water inside, which it shouldn't have been, unless it just seeped in through a fissure.
I mean, if there's that much gold in geodes in a deposit there, I'm going to go make a mine there.
Is it gold or is it
gold or is it something else that
looks like gold? They call them shakers. Yeah. What's up, Florida Thunder Digging with Rob? Mr. Rob Clark's in the house. I am high. It is noon, and I did not gold pan, but I did give away some silver for my 1,000 subscriber on Instagram. Adventures with the Goat won that one. But yeah, what is the time check? 2:09. But all right, she needs to test it. Well, I'll test it for you. Or you can come hang out with us in North Carolina, and Rock Butcher will check it out.
Bring one, stick it in your pocket, and bring half of it with you.
Just bring a piece with you. Greg's got the litmus test strips and the gold test kit.
And if your buddy comes back with more from South Africa, I'll buy one off you.
I'll take one.
Yeah.
Yep. Acid test on the geode. What is the temp for pyrite? I don't know, but you know it's 6,300 degrees to melt tungsten.
Temperature for deposition of pyrite?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'd have to look it up. I would imagine there's a wide range because I know at high temperature you get at low temperature you get pyrrhotite, then you get pyrite, and then at higher temperatures you get it's a hexagonal. I can't remember the name. There's a wide range of temperatures. Marcy, I have to say that's an incredible specimen. And if you broke it open and it looks like that, I'm telling you, partner,
it's awesome.
That's a unique sample.
Yeah, and don't pull 406 and put it in the oven. Could it be a pyrite inclusion?
Oh, it looks in that light, in that picture, it looks too yellow.
Yeah.
I was thinking chalcopyrite.
Oh.
But chalcopyrite, like you got to picture that the method of formation of a geode is by water going into the bubble and then evaporating and leaving a rind on it, just like on the inside of your kettle. You know, the old days when you had a kettle you put on the stove, and it would get a rind on the inside of it. And
we call that a ring around the rosy here.
That is the method of emplacement. Whereas sulfides, you're looking at a melt. Like sulfides don't dissolve in water.
I'll still trade for half of it.
They break down.
Fake or real.
And break. So,
but either way, it's cool.
However, speechless, Marcy, I'd have to hold it in my hand and look. I would think, like, I can't see it being pyrite because
it's too yellow.
Simply of the chemistry. Well, and the way that pyrite is formed, like it doesn't dissolve in water and then recrystallize somewhere else. Gold does. It's really, really rare to see it doing it, but it does. And that, I'm just thinking of the whole mechanics of how did that form. And I mean, hell, maybe it is. But if it is, I want to know where it comes from because I'm going to make a mine there.
For sure.
Because you get that much gold in a bubble in basalt. I want to find, you guys can have whatever you find in the river and I'll just take the rest of the basalt plateau.
Yeah, gold melts at 1948 Fahrenheit. You can cook sulfides in the oven, but your wife will kill you. But all right, YouTube. Appreciate you watching. It was a great stream. I got some stuff to do and I'm hungry. But yeah, again, appreciate y'all watching. Thanks for coming up, Kevin. Those were some cool sapphires.
Yeah, those were great. And thank you, Marcy, for sending me down a rabbit hole. I'm going to have to go and do some studying.
I'll be emailing that to Rock Butcher, sending him the originals.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, that is definitely a cool geode in either case.
Absolutely.
Florida Thunder Digging with Rob. I dropped the link, Rob, if you want to call in off stream. Later, Joey Brown. Later, T-Rep. And later, YouTube.
Ciao, guys.